Yep. Very ominous. The sun is just about to go behind all these clouds. And we're about to get really wet. Hey y'all, welcome back to the journey. So today we're actually going to be out here. Well, it was yesterday and today. I'm actually filming this a little bit later. Doing a little bit of an upgrade to the dogs' pens that we have outside. Just trying to make it a little easier to access their area. For one, cleaning up after them. Two, feeding and watering them, right? Give them water, give them feed, food, whatever have you. And third reason is we're about to actually go on vacation for a week. And we're actually going to have someone coming over to help out. So thanks again, Dog Man. He's going to be coming over to take care of the pups while we were gone. His link will be down in the description below. Go check him out. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, he's going to help out. He loves coming over and visiting with the dogs anyway and such. So yeah, but there we go. Plus, if you did not know, we also have a side channel. It's just a daily vlog, kind of gets you kind of behind the scenes type stuff. We've talked about this and a few other things. Go check that out. That link is also down in the description right here. All right. So it's greatly appreciated, y'all. Now, let's get back to working on this fence. If you're wondering why I didn't use any of these, because this is going to be slated for fence posts for this area here for animals. And these have not been cut to size yet. These, which I'm going to get this one more, but, or I guess I'll probably just go ahead and grab all of them over there. These have already been cut to size. These have already been used for the bridge project. They were taken off. They need to be moved over here anyway. So that's what I'm doing. These are posts for gates. So let me go get the rest of them, and then we'll get back to digging holes.
80% of me being recorded is going to be me cussing.
Please don't, because I got to edit all that out.
I'm going from one job to another. Yay! Hey, babe. I need to have my work.
Okay. Should have been doing it as you were filling it. Otherwise, this is gonna look.
Can you stop doing that,
That's
please?
not
So I
gonna.
can
That's
continue?
not gonna. Can't move at all like that one.
Well, give me a second. I'm not a gosh darn magician, am I?
You are.
I'm not bibbity bobbity booing anything.
Can we have the orange shovel right here, please? Be on camera.
What?
Yeah.
Oops. That's not a.
Your master has arrived.
Really, Mom?
Defeating master. How am I going to feed you rats?
I'm working on there. I'm working on it. Calm down. Gosh, don't look crazy. Close. But you're all the way in there. I need to pick up kids for that thing. Again. I can't do that. Stop it.
I am not in your way.
Stop it.
Guess that's gonna have to be deep enough. Well, Gladys was out here with me. And she got a phone call. And had to leave. I'm putting just a little bit of dirt in the bottom of this hole, kind of tamping it down just to hold the post in place. Somewhat square, somewhat level. I don't care if it's perfect. doesn't need to be. Went ahead and decided just to go ahead and use some concrete. So not a lot. It's like 1/3 of a bag. Just enough to kind of hold it in place. So that one inside's already done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one now. I'm just pouring it in dry and then putting water over top of it, and that's it. Letting it sit. And that's it. Let them dry. They're so silly. I think they're finally done playing, being silly. These are setting up okay. It's already starting to soak in nice. The other one's starting to soak in nice. It still got water in it, but finishing up what Gladys started. So you can see this fence, fencing, and it kind of goes around that way. I know it's kind of hard to see, but so obviously this is all, you know, leftover fencing stuff that we found on the property, because we got some of this other small stuff too. But I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get, you know, at least this side done and this side done, because obviously they had the barbed wire as well. But it doesn't quite reach where I had to pull, so I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull that pole up, and it's just gonna end up being, you know, a foot shorter than what originally was going to be. That's okay. And then I'll just try to utilize this the best I can, you know, layered, you know, one on the bottom, one on the top, you know, just to get it up to the same height to get it, you know, to this pole here. So, but I'm running out of sun. It's going down quick, so I'll see what I can't get done. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this pole for now. I'm gonna get it tightened up, that way I can put it here, and then just try to figure out where my pole needs to be there. So okay, here we are the next day. The fence is on backwards, so I couldn't remember if I'd already mentioned this or not. If I did, then oh well, you guys get to hear it twice. Hi, Willow. Small holes are at the top, big holes are at the bottom. Not supposed to be that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this flipped around, and we'll be right back. Okay, got it all flipped the correct way to where now the small holes are at the bottom and the big holes are at the top. the way that it's supposed to be. And we got it all put. Well, I still need to put a few tie downs onto this post here. Not necessarily needed, but you know, at least a couple, and all tied down. And then all of our posts are in nice and solid enough for a door to hang off of. Just something small pine, not too worried about it, because all of this right here that we're seeing is only going to be here, you know, no longer than a year, because this whole area right here, basically starting from pretty close to where the front of their fence is here, going that way, you know, probably pretty close to where this tree is right here, is going to be a barn. So just another thing to add to the to-do list. Now, is it going to happen before the gathering house? I don't know. Is it going to happen after that gathering house? Most definitely will happen, you know, within the next year. But, yep, we're getting there. Huh, Willow? What do you think about it, Willow? Willow. What do you think about it? She's like, I don't care, Dad. I don't care. Got this post in the ground. Got the concrete curing. Obviously, I just looped this fence back so they would stay over there. Lulu stays over here. I mean, they all get along for the most part. Just not when they're eating, which obviously they're not eating now, but still want them staying over there. She's staying over here. And once this post is done, obviously I still got to put in a fence right here. Hi, Willow. Which all I really have left that I know of is this. Dad thinks that we have some more of this same style of fence here, which he's over there burning a brush. Beautiful day for it. And just be able to put here. But I think I'm going to have to move this post here, because since I had to move this post, if you look down, so basically like all of that was kind of in line. Well, now this post is over here. So to be able to go from here to there, right, it would have to go bloop and then over. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this post and I'll just move it over and then see what we can't do for closing it up. And then I got left to do is doors. So I got some materials over in the shop that will knock out some doors. So I think while this is drying, I'll go ahead and go do that. And we'll get some doors hung up. And then Miss Whiskey will have her own little pen instead of having to stay in the run area. Okay, so I have all of my pieces cut. I went ahead and cut these all at 45 off camera. So I have 3 foot wide. So this is the top and bottom, basically stiles. And then this is the left and right, or the risers. Okay. Well, I do want to have like a piece of wood that fits into this slot that kind of goes, it would basically fit in here at the bottom and then at the top, but not all the way at the top. So I'm going to be utilizing some of this wire here to kind of fill in the bottom, but it doesn't necessarily have to be all the way to the very top of the door. So it's going to kind of leave a little gap here at the top, and I'm getting visited by bugs. So basically the width of what this is here is I'm going to have a board like this, something I can staple this wire to here at the bottom, and then another one up here at the top. But this does not fit into my slot, so I need to make it fit. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring this over to the table saw, and I'm just going to cut this down to be able to fit into this here. Okay, well, gonna have to go to plan B, because apparently the company that is doing the power line, they're updating the power lines. They come through and they tighten the lines, plus they're coming through to install fiber in our area, so to replace poles and do all that stuff. So Gladys said, hey, the microwave's not working. Well, let me go look. So I come over here to the thing. No power. So, and apparently they just turned it off because, you guys had seen I was using the chop saw, miter saw. So we have power, and we do have generators. So I can always hook up a generator if I need to, but normally if they are securing power for something, just be able to, move wires, whatnot, it's normally out for less than an hour. So normally if it's going to be gone any bit longer than that, they normally come and let us know that, hey, your power is going to be down for a little bit. And at that time, we would normally connect our generator to the RV and stuff like that. That way refrigerators are staying cold. We can still utilize, stuff, but still have lights, have that stuff because of the DC, the battery power. But, oh well. I guess I'm going to go ahead and put this project on hold for a little bit because I don't feel like firing up a generator right now. So I guess I'll go back to seeing if I can't scrounge up some fencing. So over in here, Dad thinks that we have some more of that fencing. So, there is some trash stuff back here, as you can see with the satellite dish. This is the trail that we have, not very cleared trail, but a trail that leads basically back and around to the side of our property, then back to the back. So, but there is like other trash over here that eventually we are going to have to clear, because we want to have all of this land right here cleared. But it all takes time. Let's come over here and see if we can't find some fencing. Hopefully I don't bust my butt, because there was like a little cross fence right here. You can see there's barbed wire that comes through, barbed wire, and it was going that way. But our actual fence to the property is down there. I'm not seeing any fencing material over here. Seeing more trash over yonder. Yeah, see, like you have the fence that comes right here to this tree, and then it cuts back over. So it's like they were cutting this out for whatever reason. And then it basically goes and reconnects right here at that post. Weird. Willow, get out of the fence, silly. I don't know what they were doing with fencing over here. Get out of there. No. Come on now. So I'm not seeing any of that fencing material over here. So unless Dad knew a very specific spot, because I don't see it. I don't see it. This is one of the areas you can tell too. I came through here, right here, with the tractor, with the flail mower. Hey, it does all right, man. If I get the right size tractor for that thing, I think game over. We'll be able to clear out this land quick and easy. Quick and easy. I just need at least a 25 horsepower tractor, or 25 horsepower out of PTO. So let's come over here. Maybe, because I know that one of those cross fences comes through this area, because like you can see there's a post right here, so there's cross fence right here. This is not our property line. Property line's further that way. Or I don't know, maybe that is our property line. That goes, yeah, I can see it goes way up the hill. Hey, I thought it actually went further over. So that would be our neighbor's property right there. See, yeah, that was the cross fence here. Got it. I see. Yeah, because that goes that way. Yeah, because I thought there was some more fencing over here. Well, there was. It was like this right here. I think this is what Dad was talking about. Because I got this all hung up in the tractor. But that's not going to be good for nothing. So, oh well. I think I'll just have to use with what we got. Okay, so I was able to get a chain link fence up. We actually had a section of chain link fence. So I got the dogs over here now. That area right there is opened up. Obviously, I still got to make gates, so they can continue to be here where they're at. That's fine. I do need to put some rocks down here because, like this one, it kind of bends up at the bottom. I don't want them coming out underneath that, so I'll just move around some of these bigger rocks here to put in this area, and they'll be fine. They won't get out. And then I got that post fully done here. So that's already been attached. The fence has already been attached. I know, Whiskey. I know. Say, you're liking your new digs, huh? And then this right here will get cut out eventually. I still want to leave that there for her. That way she has her own place. These are sisters, so obviously they are fine being with each other. We just want to make sure that there's no, issues. And thanks, Lilu. The perfect time to start pooping. But you can see behind me, rain's coming. We already hear the thunder, so we already knew some. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but we can hear it. So it's coming quick right now. Yeah, it looks like sunshine and rainbows, but whew, yeah, we're about to get dumped on because that way looks horrible. So, but this is what we got. I'm still going to be, so obviously the power did come back on. It was about an hour later. I'm still going to get into making some doors and such. I might end up doing it on a different video, but dogs have been upgraded to some new digs, and I think they're going to like it. It opens them up, gives them a lot more space. But like I said before, this is all temporary because eventually we're going to be putting the barn and stuff right here in this area, along with a lot more fencing, because fencing basically as far as you can see of this open field right here, all the way to the creek, and then all the way. All right, sorry about that. The other camera had shut down, but like I said, you can see behind us, it's not looking too pretty. So just buttoning everything up, getting ready for the rain. But we definitely appreciate you guys for following along the journey, getting the dogs updated, and just there's little things that need to happen whenever we have weather events coming through. Coming over here to the old Chuck. Got gas can that needs to get put away. Also need to get that recovered. That way water's not getting back down into that engine. Because that's what happened last time, and we're borrowing that, so don't want to mess it up. But let me get all this stuff finished up, and then I'll be right back at you. Never feels about this time of year. You know, we just get to start drying out from the last rain we had. You know, because there are some areas that are still rather wet, like the area back where the ditch is. And but it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So we'll continuing on, doing what we can with what we can when we can. And I hope you guys are following along with us. So we got another video that you can check out here. It's greatly appreciated. You have a playlist over here to be able to follow the entire year's journey. The icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. And then last but not least, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Stay dry, friends.